Welcome to our next FPL manager interview. Our special guest this week, Julian, finished 6th in the world in 2012-13. We're flying to Swansea to watch them host Leicester. Julian is known on Twitter as Ranieri's Ghost. Hello Julian. Thank you for agreeing to this interview. You're welcome, Mark. I've been looking forward to doing this video. Tell me a bit about yourself. Where are you from? Where do you live? I am from Sydney, Australia, but this year I am living in Beijing, China. I work as a university research manager usually, but for the next 12 months I am on sabbatical writing a PhD on the topic. What are your interests aside from FPL? I enjoy traveling. I just returned from a month in Italy visiting for the first time the little town where my parents came from. I am also a music lover, at the moment really enjoying old traditional Delta blues, and trying to teach myself how to play them on acoustic guitar. I am also a food lover. I enjoy eating just about everything, even this airplane food. How long have you been playing FPL? This is my 8th season in the game. For the first few seasons I was one of those people who set up a team and then forgot about it, but then some friends from work and I got into a bit of banter and friendly competition about it, and I became a full-timer and eventually a full-blown addict. What has been your best season? My best season was 2012-13. I was in the top 3 in the world for 18 weeks of that season, and number 1 for around 7 or 8 of those weeks, but I choked right at the end and finished in 6th place overall. It was a fun season, and the good thing about it was the friendly rivalries that developed. We still have a mini-league going which I really enjoy the challenge of trying to win. 6th place is a fantastic achievement. How is your current season going? This season has been a very slow start for me. I am in about 700,000th, but starting to get some momentum going hopefully. Tell us about your FPL blogging experience. I used to blog about fantasy football for 442 magazine in Australia and also wrote the odd piece for Fantasy Urma and a few other websites in past seasons. I've stopped that though this season. I think I have used up all of my good FPL material. Plus there are so many dedicated FPL sites around now, with lots of knowledgeable and very committed fans willing to share their ideas. How do you go about making your FPL decisions? I really enjoy the stats side of the game, so usually I will make decisions having looked at form in particular, things like positioning dashboards and shots on target or chances created. During that great season a few years ago, I actually didn't watch any games at all, up until the very final weeks since in Australia games are on at around 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning. Also, I have loved and followed football for many years, so very often I rely on gut feel, and there are certainly patterns that emerge, which fans notice over time. Every once in a while though, that all gets thrown out the window, like right now in the cases of both Chelsea and Leicester. What are your thoughts for the Swansea vs Leicester game? I am looking forward to watching this game. Leicester and Jamie Vardy have provided a real fairy tale so far this season, and I hope they can maintain it, especially for Claudio Ranieri, their manager. I met him once when he was Chelsea manager, and he really does seem to be a nice and humble guy, so I am especially happy for him. I also, like many people, have both Vardy and Mahrez in my FPL team, and also Ayew from the Swans. So I am hoping for a game full of goals. Thank you once again, Julian. It's been great having you on the show. Thanks a lot, Mark, for having me. I've really enjoyed watching your interview series, and I should give a shout out and thank Holly for putting me onto them too. That was Julian, a previous world number 6. You can find him on Twitter as JulianZip, or by his team name Ranieri's Ghost #FPL. Please remember to subscribe for future videos and click the thumbs up button.